What up, everybody? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire radio show, bringing you another Triple Shot Tuesday studio takeover. That's right. Thank you guys for being here once again. Make sure you guys follow us on Jam Hits TV, Jamhitzmusic. That's where we are showing you guys the visuals of what I'm doing here behind the scenes. Hey, you guys, if you guys are on Zeno FM radio, if you guys want to go ahead and, log into YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share, and comment. And if you guys like the show, I want to go ahead and hear it out. Give us a review on how we're doing. And thank you to everybody that's on here and watching us on YouTube. Make sure you guys put them cities. I want to know what city's listening to us, what city is watching us. And I want to go ahead and thank all our collaborating partners, Tony's Talk Showcase and POSO 82.3 FM in Ohio, because not only we're having our show here as well, but we're also being partnered with them. And we have our shows on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so that you guys can follow them as well. And we're giving you guys a lot of platforms for your music to be heard, you guys. So I appreciate you guys, and make sure you guys follow all our collaborating partners. Also, our sponsors. We have a ton of sponsors now. We have Pure and Cut, Cerveza. We have Treehouse Dispensary, Con Ganas. We've been having them Sick with Their Clothing. Make sure you guys follow LZ Entertainment. Jason Garcia, the music producer, and Unlock the Magazine. That's right. And don't forget, we're having tons of events. So if you guys are an artist and you guys want to be on the show, make sure you guys keep on sharing our page, you guys, so that way we can bring you guys some ton of events coming up in the near future. So you guys excited to see who's going to be on here? Are you guys? ¿Están excitados? Porque le vamos a presentar un artista que viene de la ciudad de San Bernardino. That's right. This young cat right here, I had the pleasure of meeting him in the, what was it? The Only Now Music Awards show. Only Now Music Awards show. I think that was called, right? Or
it was
Only Empire.
Only Empire. There it is. I think it was the Only Empire.
That's
Awards
right.
Show, right.
So this young cat right here, he won the Best Music Video Award. So his name is Sonnie Babble.
Yo, what it do? Sonnie Babble, recording artist, engineer, producer from San Bernardino, California. Yeah.
That's right.
Appreciate you guys for having me. Right.
That's right. He came all the way from San Bernardino to the studio.
Right.
What?
Beautiful studio, by the way. Beautiful studio. Yeah,
thank
really
you
beautiful.
so much for coming. We finally got together, and did this because I know when I met you, I was like, man, we got to get you in the show.
Yeah.
And it was a nice time. We got to get a little interview with my homegirl Marie from the Fire Crew. Shout out to Marie.
Shout out to Marie.
We were both there, just talking to you, getting you, on the red carpet. Remember we were on the red carpet?
It was a big event. It was a big event.
Huge event.
For the Inland Empire, it was.
Yeah, at the Garcia Center of the Arts. So shout out to them as well, for allowing us to have that event there.
Right.
But yeah, I'm so excited to have you here. So I just want to have all the audience, everyone that's listening, to have them know who you are. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I'm Sonnie Babble, again, recording artist, engineer, producer. Been making music my whole life, and I'm from San Bernardino, California. Just trying to live the dream out. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Right.
I scoped you out, a little bit before. Like when I met you, I went on your YouTube page. I was like, I've never heard of you before. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, that's fair.
And I was like, you know what? I gotta investigate and find out who he is. And I seen you be rapping since you were little.
Yeah.
I was like, who's this little chunky boy?
Right. No. Yeah, the journey's been a
you
super
were little.
long one.
You were like a 12 or what?
Yeah, I was 12, 11 or 12. I know. I started
goodness.
when I was 10. So I was doing little camcorder videos in my front yard when I was 10. And then I didn't get like my first official record deal till I was like 12. And it was an independent record label. So
wow.
But those YouTube videos, those are gold. I keep them up because I'm like, you know what? I love to see the journey, how it starts, where we're at, where it's going to be. So I could have took them down, but I'm like, nah. I love that moment, oh my God, you were chunky,
Yeah,
and it's all
then
about
not
the
only
journey.
that, but that you were such a young, at such a young age, you were already into rap, you know?
Yeah.
And so, do you remember there was this one track, what was it? Were you like singing to a girl or about girls or something?
I know there's a lot of them. There's a couple of them. I'm not gonna lie. There was a couple of them, especially when I was young. There could be plenty of them. But honestly, you might be talking about. There's a song I made when I was young called "Love Song." It was something I made for like my middle school crush at the time. I performed
That's
it for
probably
her.
it.
I performed it for her at the talent show. Like it was just at my middle school talent show. Yeah, I didn't even think I had that much courage, but once you make them smile, it's like, oh, okay, we're on the right track, you know?
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. All right, so when you started singing and rap, okay, so when did you discover that you wanted to be into like the rap and hip hop and all that? Like,
Yeah, I at a super early age, probably again when I was like 10, I had some family that was doing it before me. So I was sort of looking at them, watching their moves, seeing them do it, and they were doing it, just with their buddies and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, you know what? This is cool, And I'm not gonna lie. At first, it wasn't like I was a driven, passionate at it, but I just felt like, oh, this is a cool thing to do. Like
Yeah.
I'm at baseball practice or I'm at KKC. I'm just freestyling with people. So at first, it was just something fun, like a hobby. But as years pick up and you start getting mentored by people or people take notice of your talent, it gets a little bit more serious. So
Definitely.
yeah, once it got to that level, I started taking it a lot more serious. But at first, 10, 11 years old, I was like just interested in it, because when you see a group of people rapping and you see a crowd form, it's like, oh, this is a different type of energy,
Definitely.
Yeah.
And how did you get your name, Sonnie Babble?
Yeah, so Sonnie is, I know we were speaking about it a little bit before. Sonnie is a nickname that my mom used to call me just because my favorite movie growing up was A Bronx Tale.
Oh,
Yeah, so Sonnie
okay.
from A Bronx Tale.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Right, it's a good movie. So
that's one of my favorites.
Right, so I used to watch that movie all the time. So my mom sort of, I love that character. So she called me Sonnie, and then Babble is, I took that from my father because my father used to rap before me.
No
And
way.
yeah, he used to rap before me.
What was his artist name?
He was the Bishop of Babel.
The Bishop of Babble?
Yeah, so it's like a pawn piece. So the Bishop of Babel. Babel was the play of words, but the Bishop piece was like something on a chessboard. And so he was going by the Bishop of Babel. And yeah, when I was looking up to him, like, as a kid, you look up to your dad, like, that's what I want to be. So yeah, I took Sonnie from my mom's nickname and then Babel from my dad.
Damn.
Yeah, so
okay.
that's how I was like,
that's
oh,
how
okay.
you created it.
Yeah, that was it. I'm like, what? That has a ring to it. That got a ring to it.
All right, we're going to have him introduce this first track. Here you go.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Sonnie Babble. This is Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm with Two Souls on Fire Radio, and this is Free Fallin'.
Why do I feel like it be anything in this moment? Get a little older, I feel like I'm zooted, know that I'm zoning. I need a shoulder, I've been way too devoted, the loneliest poet. I need a focus, my greatest enemy taught me to get lost in the waves and found in the ocean. Please send my condolence to any opponent. Ezekiel talking, I know that he's spoken to all my emotions. He's telling me, brother, don't do the things that you wanna do, let me be your little soldier. I try to talk to him every day, it still hasn't bring me no closure. So if I ever have to go, please don't try to bring me back. Call me crazy, but I can hear my name being shouted, I can hear his laugh. I made Dave a promise, we got a story to tell. I met a boy along the way, he's trapped between heaven and hell. I'm free falling, in a sea of darkness, that's what I belong in. Please move with caution, I hear my demons calling.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio Show, and you are on the Triple Shot Tuesday.
Come on now, say it louder from them in the back.
That's right, with Sonnie Babble in the house, y'all. Hey, if you guys just tuned in, we just heard a track called Free Fallin'.
Fire.
That's right. Hey, that was dope. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Everybody that's watching on YouTube, make sure you guys put them fire emojis, you guys, if you guys liking it. Hey, make sure you guys follow Sonnie Babble on Instagram and on YouTube. Check out his videos as well.
Thank you.
That's right. So when you created this track here, is this an old one? Is this recent or what?
This is recent. This was off of the album that won for the album of the year, The Only Empire. That was yeah. So it was off of that. And yeah, it's a super emotional track about like me losing a loved one. But I was able to kind of play with kind of how the beat was sounding and whatnot to make it feel like more full and not so depressing. You know what I mean? Because it could have went a different route. But yeah, it was a pretty recent track. Pretty recent. I would say about a year and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago. That's
right.
right.
Not too long ago.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that I know that I've interviewed before, and they tell me that they have a lot of songs that are in the vault. Do you have any songs that are in the vault?
I do believe in the vault, right? But also too, like I've been trying to get out of that mentality just because, like everything in the vault, right? It's sort of sometimes it will become old to you. So something that might be new to somebody who first be hearing it, that's really cool. But to me, hearing it, it's like, okay, well, this is super old to me.
Yeah,
so,
because you know it's already
and then the
done a long
vault
time
too.
ago.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Prince used to like have like a vault with like 15, 16,000 songs. So it's like, at what point you just gotta release these to the people? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Your art,
guys,
you
stop
know,
being stingy. We
right,
want to hear your
right?
we want to
You
hear
got-
your creation.
It's like the vault. Come on, we can keep what we need in the vault. You know, we don't want too much in the vault. You know,
Yeah, stop being greedy, y'all.
right.
Because we want to rock out to what you got, man. That's right.
Exactly.
In the now. Oh my goodness. So when you okay, so does your I assume that your dad, since he's he was a hip hop artist too, right?
Right. Yeah. He was
So
a
then
hip-hop artist.
they support what you do.
Yeah. Well, my father had passed away. He passed away in 2016.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
No,
that.
I appreciate it. Thank you. That's what the song you heard, like the album, is based off of the grieving process of like me losing him and whatnot.
Oh, wow.
And so he taught me everything I knew about music, like engineering, producing, rapping. And I took a break for a really long time after he passed away, just because I was like, you know what, I want to like rediscover myself, see if this is something I wanted to do. Just because, like we spoke about earlier, I started when I was really young, you know.
Yeah.
And so when you start off at that age, you know, it's sort of like the person that you're doing it with, you lose them like a best friend. It's like, it gets tough. So I took a couple years off, but by that time I was in high school, so I really wanted to focus on like. Because at that time, and losing a loved one, I started struggling really bad in school. Just kind of like stopped showing up to class, picked up drinking a little bit more than I should have. Yeah. So it was like I could have went down a super dark path. But yeah, I ended up coming back, and then the album Free Fallin', or the album Tower of Babylon, the song Free Fallin' is a song off the album. So yeah, it's a pretty good project. But yeah, he supported it 110% before he passed away. Yeah, that was his biggest thing.
That's amazing. And did you ever get to rap with your dad on stage? Did you guys ever have a song?
We
that you guys wrote
did.
together?
Well,
You
there's
did.
a couple of songs, maybe 2 or 3 of them that we did. Really, his biggest thing was towards the back end of his career, when he wanted to stop rapping, he was more so focused on the management thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was running a record label, and he wasn't too focused on making music. But we would, even he would come into the studio and be like, I still got it. Like, let me show you. So yeah, there's a couple of them. I was young though. I was really young. So
Yeah.
there's a couple of them, few of them.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right.
Wow. And then what about your mom? Does she also?
Yeah, my mom was a choir singer. So my mom used to sing. Yeah, my mom used to sing for the church. And yeah, she did that her whole life. Like, she did it since she was like in grade school all the way up till she was an adult. So
Okay.
yeah,
So you had music all around you basically since you were growing up.
It was dope. I'm not gonna lie. Like, my first performance was at the church that she sang in.
Wait, what did you rap at the church though?
It was clear. It was just like a positive
It had to
message.
be clean.
Yeah, it was a clean message. It was a clean message.
Couldn't
but,
be singing about no girls.
nothing. That was it. Yeah, so that was my first ever performance, and yeah, she plays a huge factor now in just inspiring and being able to push me forward. And honestly, she doesn't know it, but like, she's somebody I look up to right now. Just the way she works and what she was able to do for us after my pops passed,
Man, you got to shout out to your mom. Let's give her a
Shout out
round
to
of
my
applause.
mom.
Shout out to your mom. What's her first name?
Gracie.
Gracie. Shout out to Gracie, everybody.
Shout
That's
out to
right.
Gracie.
We got to always recognize the moms and the dads that are there for
always.
us. Exactly.
Always.
Man. All right. Well, let's go ahead and have you introduce this next track.
Let's do it. I'm Sonnie Babble, y'all. This is Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm with Two Souls on Fire Radio, and this one is super important to me. It's my point of view. I hope y'all see my point of view. Let's get to it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Chapter 1. Some story I got or something like that. Listen, I cannot complain, this is everything I asked for. Life's been sweet, I've been wondering why I rap for 8 years ago. Why they put me on that track for? Been thinking about the nation, why they gave me a chance for it. Back to the basics, never stay complacent. Always keep grinding, that's how you gon' make it. Devil on my shoulder, been dealing with some hatred. Difference between us is I took it and embraced it. Yes, I'm amazing, borderline greatness. The best is yet to come, so I'm still innovating. Been a rocky road, but the boy boy dream chasing. Boy stayed patient, surpassed my reputation. Run, Sonny, run, almost there, I can taste it. Waited my whole life for this moment, I'ma take it. Pops would have been proud, look at the giants I've been slaying. Keep turning the pages, it's a story of David who never found his way, but on a bad day couldn't stand with me. Try to make excuses, I found beauty through my tragedies. Yeah, that shit hurt, but I never let it damage me. At the point of my life, if you hit me, it wouldn't rattle me. I'm way better than trendsetters. Threw on my mask and fought for what I thought was right, dog. A vendetta who just knew somehow to finesse his way in.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire radio show. I'm right here with Sonnie Babble on the Triple Shot Tuesday studio takeover. Hey, we just played a track called Point of View.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fire, man.
Thank you.
I don't know, man, but I was just like, them bars are hard. The lyrics were just like so like, motivating. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. That was a goal for that, like wanting people to see my point of view or something. So,
definitely. I loved it.
Right.
Man.
Thank you.
So when you start writing lyrics and stuff like that, I know that a lot of it's coming from your heart, right? And things that you've gone through, right? So when you start writing now, have you ever thought like of writing something different? Like I know you're always rapping, right?
Right.
But I don't think I've ever heard you singing. Do you have a song that you sing?
There are a couple of them, but honestly, like there's a few of them. Just because I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna need some autotune help. On that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a rapper, but I definitely like. Right? She said autotune. Hell no. I understand. My thing is like I've always been really good at rapping. And I know it's my bread and butter. There's been a couple of songs where I like experiment, do a little bit more singing. But I try to keep it like as natural as I possibly can. Just because it's, I think my message and what I'm trying to promote will get off a little cleaner that way rather than putting together melodies. Like it's just, not that I struggle with it. I ghostwrite for a couple people like who sing. But but it's just like, it's really hard for to execute. Understanding your key, if you're in a major, a minor, falsetto, like if you really study the singing game, it's definitely something that I take super serious. So I try not to do it too much because I know there could be one knob of autotune and make everything like corrected. So I'm like, you know what? Until I feel comfortable that I'm perfect at it, I'll probably do something in the future.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Right.
So besides music, besides you, doing your music, what is it? What's like your daily life? Like, let's say tomorrow, okay, what's your routine? When you wake up in the morning? Yeah,
so I wake up, I try to wake up early. I try to wake up around 6. As of recently, I've been waking up at 6:30, just because I kind of like to be the early bird. I'll go into the studio, to be honest, just because like I solely like do music, so I live off of ghostwriting, producing, engineering. I have a studio out in Redlands right now, Redlands, California.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I, if I'm not like writing my own music, I tend to work on other people's music, whether that be producing for them, engineering for them. Like, I try to start my day pretty early though. So 6:45, in the studio, just kind of getting inspired, waking up, breakfast. And then if I don't get any calls or, there's not anything that's booked for me, I tend to work on my music and really hone in on the next sort of piece of art that I want to put out there. Just because it takes a while for me to perfect something that I want. I'm not a perfectionist, but it takes a lot for me to like fall in love with music that I want to release to the world. So if I'm not working on anybody else's music, I'm mostly working on my music.
Yeah,
and I've been able to be, like a independent artist living off of music for about 2 years now. So it's been a struggle, but also like I wouldn't take it back for the world, so.
Wow, that's amazing,
yeah.
man.
And I always try to work out. Like I'll do like a 2-hour workout session.
Lifting weights or
lifting
what?
weights, running, lifting weights, like just because you can sit down pretty much all day, you're sitting down and it's like I try to go run, lift weights, hit the sauna, like the whole 9. So usually workout, music, eat, in between and whatnot. Yeah.
Definitely got to get a workout.
Yeah, it's like, dang, I can't just sit here all day.
Yeah. Speaking of workout, you got to make sure that you follow the other show that we have on Jamhits TV called it's Mega Time because they talk about fitness right there.
Oh, really?
That's right.
That's super dope. I'm going to have to check it out. Yeah.
Shout out to It's Mega Time, the
Mega
podcast.
Time, right? Mega Time going crazy with the highlight. Okay, all right. That sounds good, though.
That's right. Hey, all right. So then let's go ahead and have you introduce this next track right here. But I want to know, how did you... Okay, so he's going to introduce the next track, but I just want to know, how does it that you came up with this name? What does that mean to you?
Dave Gazin. So I'm not gonna lie, Travis Scott, he has a song called Stargazing.
Okay.
And it's like, you're stargazing, you're sort of watching the stars with somebody. This is Dave Gazin. So I'm just gonna be honest. I was super high one night in Big Bear, California, and when you're out there, it's like the only thing that's brightening up the sky is the stars.
The stars, yeah.
So one of my buddies, we were high off our ass. Okay, we cussed. We were high off our ass, and he was like, it's almost like we're Dave Gazing right now, and I was like, that was kind of clever. Oh, I kind of like that. That's
because
cool.
That's your first name,
yeah,
right?
Dave.
I mean,
so
like your short name.
Yeah. So it's
David.
like, it's once he said that, I was like, I kind of like that. And the song honestly has nothing to do with being emotional. It's actually more of an upbeat song. So
okay.
Yeah, it's a song about like just experiences with some of like my closest homies.
I see. All right, well, let's get a little taste of that. So let's
get
go
into
ahead and
it.
have you introduce it.
We're here on the Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm here with Two Souls on Fire Radio. I'm Sonnie Babble. This is Dave Gazin. Shout out to all the homies this song's about. Y'all know who you are. Let's do it.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Oh gosh.
How can I be humble trying to build my way to heaven? In a Honda Civic, mobbing deep, my windows tinted. I pray that he said it, pops won't make him regret it. They tell me all sin is not the same, I'll be forgiven. These my decisions, I need me a minute. Look him dead in his eyes, tell him business is business. Load him in the trunk, feed him to the fishes. I call up the boss, I tell him it's finished. Please don't get inside his car if you ain't trying to ride. Ain't no asking questions no more, who, what, when, and why. I did it for my brothers back then, they would've called him Sty. Sunny shining in the day, he beaming in the night. You should've seen it coming, we still got him by surprise. You claim you walk with the faith, surround yourself with the blind. I make a left and make a right, creep down low, turn off the lights. Make a left and make a right, creep down low, turn off the lights. Kill him on sight, I'm still the same, I don't move for the hype. Money calling, only move when it's right. I feel like Samson, strongest of might. 3 different ways to be blind to mice. They hear my story, they acting surprised. I give him glory, they bent to the mind. Please don't cry, he only died cause he talked about where his head lied. How can I be humble trying to build my way to heaven? In a Honda Civic, mobbing deep, my windows tinted. I pray that he said it, pops won't make him regret it. They tell me all sin is not the same, I'll be forgiven. These my decisions, I need me a minute. Look him dead in his eyes, tell him business is business. Load him in the trunk, feed him to the fishes. I call up the boss, I tell him it's finished.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio. I'm over here with my special guest, Sonnie Babble.
Yes. Let's do it.
That shit was fire, my boy.
Thank you.
Dave Gazin.
Dave Gazin.
You were gonna drop. I remember I was like, wait a minute, quiet. It got quiet, you know, in the beat.
Yeah.
And then boom.
Started
boom.
building up.
It was just like quick. Oh man.
That was the whole thing. Was that like super slow? I wanted it to build up to be like.
I love it
once
when
it drops,
do
it's
that.
like, oh yeah, this is
yeah.
great.
It hypes us up even more.
Yeah, it's like, oh dang, it's super low, and then do, and then the 808, you feel it.
Yeah. And I told you guys he's gonna put you on the body bags. Don't fuck with him.
Right? shit. Fuck around and find out. I said, fuck around and find out.
That's why I was like, okay, let me do this. Ooh, there it goes.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're having fun in the studio, you guys.
Absolutely.
This is what we do. And that one means that we have to do a triple shot Tuesday,
wow.
little shot of tequila
Let's do it.
you are here in the studio.
Right.
And we have to say a salute to everybody that's listening out there.
Salute to
everybody
everybody
out there in the YouTube world, in the Zeno FM world, everybody listening to on the radio show. Hey, much
and
love
if they're
to everybody.
drinking with us tonight, make sure to tap the table.
Little cups up, little shot glasses.
Right, little shot
glass. If you
glass.
have a beer, here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go.
Let's do it.
That's right. Triple shot Tuesday.
Feeling that one, that tequila straight. You feel that one like, woo, all right, let's do it. Wake you up a tad bit if you were sleepy.
That shit
like, you know what?
opens up your lungs.
It does. Get you a little more clear with the sinuses. Like, oh, tequila's a little different.
Yeah, especially that kind.
Yeah. It was good though. Smooth. It went down smooth.
Hey, but if anybody ever want to donate a bottle to the Triple Shot Tuesday show, let us know, man.
Let
you know
us
what I mean?
know.
It's always welcoming, you know what I mean? If you want
Right,
to bring us
right.
a bottle, you know what I mean?
Man, you should have let me know. I'd have brought some Hennessy. I'm mostly on the dark. I'm mostly on dark. I like dark. Tequila's cool, but dark is usually it's a little easier for me.
My drink of choice is whiskey. I like
Really?
whiskey.
Oh,
I'm starting
okay,
to like
okay.
whiskey. Ever since I've been doing the takeovers,
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
the artists have been bringing that whiskey, and I was
Huh.
like, damn.
That's interesting. You got some artists. You got some artists
Yeah,
here.
like
Yeah,
I
some
was
whiskey
like, you
artists.
know what? I think I'm gonna leave tequila alone, and I'm just gonna start drinking some
Yeah,
whiskey
tequila.
on the rocks.
Honestly, tequila. It always kind of gave me not like a bad hangover, but it's just sort of like one where it's like, man, this
Yeah,
is
it
just.
does give a hangover.
It gives a little bit like a wah wah
Wah.
wah. Yeah, Hennessy's
Hey,
a little bit more
our
happy.
homegirl Marie, the one over here to my left.
Oh,
well,
yeah?
my fire crew team over here. Man, last time we had a lot of
Tequila, just
shots of
crazy.
tequila.
Yeah, just crazy stories. Like
And
yeah,
the hangover, it was a bitch.
Yeah, usually like Hennessy with certain people is like gets them in a fighting mode, but I've always took it down like, oh, you know, I'm a little bit more relaxed with the dark liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, dark liquor gets me a little more. Tequila was always the one that's like, we're gonna turn up, we turn it up, and then all of a sudden everything's just, we're like, oh, here we go.
Oh man, so when I was asking you earlier, when okay, so you wake up in the morning, you told us how you do and all that.
Right.
But okay, so besides music, is there some hobby that you like to do? I know music's your life, but like, is there
Right.
something that tells us, okay, like, do you like fishing? Do you like,
Right.
like swimming?
I do like taking trips, so I like kind of traveling.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I try to travel as much as I can. So like just this past weekend we went to Crest Lake over here, and then next weekend I'm probably going to be going to San Diego. And then the following month, I'm gonna try to do a Mexico trip. Like I like to travel.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like to travel to just get my mind off of that, and
Yeah.
it gives you inspiration when you
Does.
go out to these different places or you're meeting new people and you're experiencing life.
Yeah.
It breathes back into your music. So
Exactly.
yeah, usually though when I'm on a trip, I'm just shut down. Like nobody
no
call me.
social media.
Yeah,
like,
nobody
leave me
call
alone.
me. Yeah, nobody call me for sessions. Nobody call me to produce. Nobody call me for nothing.
Yeah, you're really on break.
Yeah, like I'm really, and I try to take. Well, I'm gonna try to do probably like three every 2 months. So I want to kind of space it out in between.
Yeah.
But yeah, besides taking trips, I used to. Not anymore. I'm going to start though. Let this be the place where I say this.
Uh-oh.
I want to start getting back into competitive playing video games, Madden. So I used to play video
Oh.
games when I was young, but I was really competitive with like my friends playing it. It was really on the break that I was talking about when I took that break. And honestly, I know it sounds super weird, but it kind of gives you a sense of like a different world when you're, playing games or you're just into something else. I want to get back into competitiveness though. So I used to like bet on certain games or whatnot. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
Join
just-
challenges and
Yeah,
tournaments.
challenges, tournaments. I used to do
Yeah.
a lot of. I used to do a lot of Madden tournaments. So I used to
wow.
They used to have them in when I was a kid, and you used to pitch like $5 in, and then you play like 40 people in a day. And then if you win like the pot of money. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna start getting back into it. I used to be really good, but I gotta start getting back into it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. And have you ever thought of like okay, so have you ever, because the music that you do and all that, basically that's your own business and all that, right?
Right.
Do you have it like called anything? Like what is it called?
Yeah,
Like,
so
for
I have
people-
a record label. It's called Second Sense Records. Right now we're working on the next couple of things we're going to be working on in the near future. I don't know the timetables for it, but we want to get a building, and once we're able to get a building, we're going to kind of have different aspects in it, right? So we're probably going to do maybe 3 to 4 rooms to be like a recording studio, Studio A, Studio
Yeah.
B, Studio C. And then I want to probably have another room for videography, photography, and then just like a conference room. We're really trying to stay local in the Inland Empire.
Definitely.
So just like having a hub of creativity, that's in the near future. That's what I want to do with the business of it. Just because right now it's really cool where we're at, but I know I have 3 artists that are signed to the record label, 2 engineers, 2 photographers, and 3 videographers.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I pretty much have like a machine that's constantly in flow of creating, and I think it's gonna get to that point where we're gonna outgrow where you're in. So the next thing, at least for the business, is building. Once we get that building, we'll be able to create a hub for artists to come in.
Definitely.
Yeah, if you want to record a song, get a song produced, you can hit Studio A. If you're trying to get, beats done, you go to Studio B. If you need a photography or you need a videography or you need green screen work or, you need something on the content piece, you have that studio. And
all kinds of stuff available.
All
for the
kinds,
artists,
like a hub.
Yeah.
I want to create something like that, and see where it goes from there. We'll see where it goes from there. That's the next plan for it.
Well, yeah, good luck to you on that,
Right,
just keep
right.
focused and keep your head straight on that. And it'll
Right.
happen,
Right.
It'll happen. Because, like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. So we all
Right.
start off from a little garage and then
Right,
we move up.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how I
Yeah.
started, too. Like, I started from a little bedroom to the living room and then out to, like, the back family room.
Yeah.
And then out to a studio. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's every single level. And we can't throw in the towel, you know what I mean? If we
Yeah.
love and we have that passion for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Just
think
keep going.
I think Seth Rogen said something is like, if you quit, you're for sure not gonna get it. But
Yeah.
if you keep trying and you keep going at it, there might be a possibility of getting it. So yeah, and that speaks to your testament too. Like, you know what I mean? Just being able to start off, because like the same, it's a bedroom, and then you expand into bigger things, and you start meeting
Yeah.
and networking with new people, and then the sky's the limit. The sky's the
It
limit,
is.
and it's your testament is what's going to be able to push you and thrive you and push you and motivate you to go forward. So
Exactly.
yeah, I'm excited. Both of us, hey, and if you need a spot in that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make it work out. We're going to make it work
That's
out.
right. All right. Well, let's go ahead and introduce this next track. Here
Let's
you
do
go.
it. Let's do it. This is Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm with my girl Two Souls on Fire Radio. I'm Sonnie Babble, and this one right here, Dino State of Mind. My 909ers know exactly what I'm talking about.
Here we go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Dino State of Mind, the 909 in the IE.
Straight up the Dutch in a rap. Well, they want that real shit back. Feel me? I heard they sleeping on me, that's only gon' lead them to death. I'm with an OG, we creeping on our way to the west side of the city where them demons gon' do more and say less. Think I might just be the best secret that my city's kept. Keep the weight of the world on my shoulder with every rep. Don't miss out on who next. Living legend in the flesh, live and direct. With this pen, as I watch my paper shed, I put a bullet in his head. What he think he's John Morant? Bet that boy go ride the bench. I coach him hopping in. Hit it, then do it again. Hit it, then do it again. And my city been a threat. All that hate been indirect. I don't live on the internet. I will forgive but won't forget. Yeah. Just a kid from the Dino with a New York state of mind. You running through the nine, let me tell you what you find. Hella dimes, hella crimes, hella bitches trying to set you up, go get an alibi. Every expectation, just know I'll surpass it. Money coming in, I know that shit be doing backflips. Bad bitty, set it up, lights, camera, action. Running like an elephant with thoughts of an assassin.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio Show. And we are here with our special guest, Sonnie Babble.
Let's go. What it do,
on
y'all?
the
What it
Triple
do?
Shot Tuesday
Right,
Studio
right on a Tuesday.
Takeover. That's
Got it
right.
going up on a Tuesday.
We got on. Yeah, that's right. And guess what? We got to do another shot.
Let's do it.
'cause it's
Let's
a
do
Triple
it.
Shot Tuesday, baby.
Let's do
That's
it.
right.
Let's do it. Cheers to you
Everybody,
guys.
bottoms up.
Bottoms up
Salud,
on a
salud.
Tuesday, y'all. Got to turn it up on a Tuesday.
Sorry.
Okay, it's getting a little more smoother. It's getting a little more smoother.
It's getting a little more smither.
It's getting a little more smoother right there. Now I can see why that one is like tequila's like a little fan favorite. Get a little more smoother after the third or fourth. You know what I mean?
All right, so if you guys just tuned in, we just came back from playing the track called Dino State of Mind. Hey, shout out to the 909, everybody
the
out there.
909.
That's right, hustling, making their music and all that, all the artists out there. We have a ton of supporters that support our show. Thank you guys so much for being there. And so I wanted to ask you another question. What famous musicians do you admire? Like what's an artist that's just like, damn, I admire him so much.
There's a lot. Like honestly, there's
If you had a name like two
of them. Yeah, I'd probably do J. Cole. I love J. Cole's
Okay.
music. Yeah, J. Cole is I love just everything that he embodies, like hard work and then just beating the odds. Like I love J. Cole's story. And this one is gonna throw a couple of people left field, but there used to be before he passed away, Rip to Draco the Ruler. He was an LA artist. He was like I wouldn't call him underground, but he was a LA guy. And I absolutely fell in love with his music from like day one when I listened to that. When I listened to his style, his confidence on a record, he really breathes the type of confidence I want to radiate. Like
Okay.
effortless, like just being able to like go into different pockets, but do so nonchalantly. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
being really good, but not trying. Yeah, I would say Draco the Ruler and J. Cole. I know it's super two complete 180 opposites, but those two like have a huge impact on my sound.
Man.
Yeah, those two are just crazy.
And what's your favorite song to perform whenever you do perform a
So it kind of, you know what's funny is it kind of depends on the setting. Like so let's say something like the Only Empire Awards, right? Like when we were there.
Yeah.
I think that's a more personal, people are seated. There's a seating. It's a little bit more intimate.
Yeah, it was intimate.
Intimate, right? I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here behind the band. Like, so for something that's more intimate, I love to do a Point of View. I love to do Fantastic Four. I love to do some more live drums, something more live. You know what I mean? Intimate. And Free Falling as well. I like to do Free Falling for more intimate ones. For more like let's say a showcase or something where people are trying to discover me. There's a song that I have with my good friend Do the Damn Thing from San Bernardino, California. It's called Buster. And that song is just like, it just radiates the whole room. Like people start dancing. And there's also a song that I have with my good friend, actually my label mate, his name is Steve-O, $TVO. It's called Odyssey. See, those were the ones that we did at Urbicon. So we did a little bit more, like lit performances at Urbicon just because it's a group of sometimes younger Mexicans and you know what I'm saying? So when we were doing that, like we wanted it to be more lit. So something like Urbicon, I'm probably going to go Buster, Odyssey, Dave Gazin, the one we heard tonight, Dave Gazin has a really good bounce. And then something more intimate, I probably would go Fantastic Four, Point of View, and Free Falling. Those would be the ones who are like more intimate.
That's right.
Right.
Hey, so what was like the most memorable spot venue that you went to that you were like, wow, like I can't believe I just did that set on that stage?
Yeah, I would probably say when I performed at the Fox, or is it the Fox Theater in Pomona? The Fox Theater right by the Glass House.
Yeah.
Yeah, so luckily, like when I was a part of like my independent grind, I got to open up for Fora.
Really?
Yeah, but that was back when I was like, honestly, I was probably like 13 when I did that. Yeah.
And you opened up for that dude?
Yeah,
Damn,
and I opened up for him.
that's
Yeah. And so, honestly, the funny story, I was on like a little independent, like Southern California tour with him because we did something in San Bernardino. We did a pizza house in San Bernardino. He liked the set. He kind of liked the people who came out to support. And then he was like, yo, I got a show in Pomona like in the next 2 weeks if you want to come out and do it. And then I got something in East Hollywood, like if you want to come do it. And I'm like, yeah, well, let's do it. Yeah, might as well do it. I ain't got nothing else to do, you know? So, yeah, I would say the Pomona, the Fox Theater in Pomona.
That's dope.
That was something where I was like, man, this is the lights, everything sound, everything was just to the T perfect.
Huh?
And honestly, a sneaky runner-up was the Orange Show in San Bernardino.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but not just like performing there, but like the Orange Show, like the actual venue of the Orange Show. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I did a performance in one of their hangars, and there was a cool crowd. There was a cool amount of people there, and then you kind of get feedback from the people in your city. And that one, when I look at performances, right, it's not always just like the crowd interaction for me. It's the setup. So
okay.
What type of sound are we running? Like, is the feedback coming in crazy through the mics, you know?
Yeah.
Are the 18s and the 24s, are they in sync? Am I getting feedback? Am I getting delay?
But that's the producer in you, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's like, yo, it's like once I'm on there, I'm like, we need to figure out. Now,
see?
because of those experiences, I usually like to run before any of my sets. I like to run at least like 30 to an hour of pre-show. So I'll do like a sound check. You know, sometimes even for the Only Empire Award thing, like a quick little side story, which is funny, I kept those band guys there for like an hour when they were supposed to be. But it was just, it's like perfecting your craft that way. You know, those are the little details that take you from being good to great.
Yeah.
You know, and those two though, the Pomona and or the not the Glass House, but the Fox Theater in Pomona and the Orange Show out here in San Bernardino.
What were the least favorite venues that you performed at?
Oh wow, this is crazy.
Name two.
We're gonna do my middle school talent show. We're gonna do the middle school talent show. We're gonna do right. PSA knows what they did to me that night. That was crazy. my middle school talent show. And
What was the name of that school?
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. The ones who are watching right now, y'all know. Yeah, I would say that one was tough because obviously when you perform in front of younger people, it's a little bit more of a meaner crowd. You know, you're performing in front of pretty judgmental
Everybody's
people.
a bully in
Right,
junior high and
right about
elementary.
13, 14, we don't like nothing. We don't like shit. So it's like, man, this guy's gonna suck. I'm not gonna give him a chance of day. So that one was really
Haters.
tough, right? That one was really tough. And then there was a show where it's funny, I'm about to expose myself a little bit. But there was a show where it was my not first performance, but it was my first like house performance. But I was young, so I would say probably like 11. I was 11 years old. And I got so nervous because it was my first time performing in front of a crowd. So beforehand, you know, like church, you're sitting down. Like the first performance I did at church, I was sitting down. Everybody's going to be receptive at church. But this was the first one that I did where it was like a little bit more teenagers, but it was in a backyard. And I cried. I cried before. I cried. I was that nervous. I cried. I straight up like was in tears. I was in tears. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
That nervous?
Yeah. And I was in tears. And funny enough, I'll see if I have a picture. But I think my friend, like a real longtime supporter, he was there. His name is Rafael Chavez. Shout out to him. He's been following it since I was like in elementary school. He snapped a picture when I was crying. So I'm in full tears up there just trying to rap.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but you know what? It built me to be, you know, now I understand it was stage fright. It was, you know, I'm just nervous, anxiety. So yeah, those two by far the worst. Like I can't even reliving those would be like going through hell. It's like, nah, those are crazy. Those two would be the worst.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
All right, well, let's go ahead and have you introduce the next track right here.
Let's do it. Yo, we are on Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm here with Two Souls on Fire Radio. And this one, Runaway, featuring Garnered and my good friend Curtis King. Shout out to Curtis King, making a huge DIY movement right now on YouTube. Y'all make sure to go check him out. Runaway. This is about my experience with how I've been feeling about music for the past couple years. So y'all make sure to tune in and enjoy.
Hey, you only hearing it here on Triple Shot Tuesday. What?
Only on
Studio
Triple Shot Tuesday.
Takeover.
Screwing most of my life, feel the vacancy. Drugs in my system, I think they betraying me. Lately been treating your love as my remedy. Beautiful sanity, I need some clarity. Beautiful sanity, I need some clarity. But baby, I can't give you all my energy. I need it right now, I don't know how. This a lifestyle that I seek. I don't give a fuck, get the job done. That's the difference between you and me. Been making moves, been paying dues, been staying true, balancing my cheat. When I'm with you, I'm alive. That's the only time I'm feeling free. Gave you my life, you're no good for me. I would do it twice to show them that you stood with me. When I wasn't right, you showed me things that I couldn't see. Bring me close to the light. Devil down here getting used to me. God only knows all these sacrifices. Why you think I can't make compromises? Fought too deep with the love that you provided. The thought of it just makes me suicidal. The toughest times turn me to a diamond. I go about what I see, she my Aphrodite. Baby, keep me enlightened. She fell for the wicked and righteous. Please do not tell me you love me without taking action on it. I'll make that a promise. Even when I'm doubted, put it on my mama. When I'm dead and gone, I still won't be forgotten. You ain't just fucking with anybody. Running to you, tell you all my problems. I'm lifting this marijuana, but I don't wanna run away, baby, I need you to run away, run away, run away, baby, I need you to run away, run away, run away, baby, I need you to run away, run away, run away, baby, I need you to run away.
You were the one that's been holding it down, and I know you'll be there for me when I get low. You were the reason I'm in Beverly Hills and I'm buying out all of the stores. Since I've been with you, just know that I'm better for you. You can ask everybody I know. You were the reason I don't got no time for these bitches and can't put my trust in the there ain't nobody like you. I put that on the Bible. The way that I treat you, the people around me would probably think you were an idol. I chose to be with you and now I got rivals.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire Radio Show with the Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. Here with my special guest, Sonnie Babble.
Let's go.
Hey, we just played a track called Runaway featuring Curtis King. And who else?
Garnered. I know he spells it a little weird, but
that was
Garnered,
a dope ass track right there. Yeah. Nice collab.
Right. Yeah, Curtis is, I mean, if you know who Curtis King is, if you don't, that's completely fine. I know he's super humble about it, but he's somebody right now on the DIY movement where his voice right now, especially on the YouTube presence, he's like one of the pioneers for promoting independent musicians to, you know what I'm saying, like get money or revenue from their music. So he's been like one of really cool cats for a cool minute. And then Gerald, man, he's like a label mate of mine as well. And he tied that whole thing perfect, you know, because the song was about like my love and hate that I have for music. So yeah, they tied it in perfect. The similes and the metaphors and the double entendres, like they both did their thing on it. So yeah, pretty special track.
Well, applause to them for doing such a great song right there.
Shout out to them.
Hey, so I wanted to ask you, what's the best advice that you had been given?
I think the best advice that I ever have been given is to keep going. Like, just because there's a lot of times where, especially when you're an artist and you're not a big artist, they're discouraged. You know, you get discouraged, and like when you're creating something or you create, sometimes you don't need a good job. Sometimes you don't need that was terrible. You just need somebody to go, yo, keep going. And the best advice anybody ever gave me to this day, like, just keep going. Even just some of the conversations we had off camera, like, just keep going. And by the time, you know, brick by brick, by the time that house is finished, you're going to look back like this journey was so beautiful, you know? Mm-hmm. And I think, just keep going is the best advice I've ever got.
Damn, that's true though. You know, you don't want. That's what we were talking about earlier, you guys. You know, we don't want to keep. We want to keep going. You know, what I mean, we don't want to give up. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Because you have a dream, you got to keep following it.
Yeah, that's a passion, and if you have to let your passion fuel you as a person, right? Like, there's different things. We all have different things going on in our lives, but if you're able to persevere, usually the ones who brick by brick every day. 1% better every day. You don't need to be 1,000% better. You don't need to be, just 1% better every day. Let me do something to contribute to the dream. By the time the end of the year's up, you're 365% better than you were the year before. So.
And do you have any new like stuff that you're working on?
I do. I have. So I recently did the T.O.B. album. That was amazing. The promo run for that was really well. Went really well. Did a lot of got my first festival performance from it. Like, did really cool things. So I'm working on another album. It's called Escaping Babylon. Yeah, it plays off of the Tower of Babylon that I released last year. And yeah, we're pretty much just trying to have this to be a major scale. So there'll be an event later on down the line. And just we'll break it here first. I'm working on a film to attach to the album.
Wow.
Yeah, so I want to showcase the film in downtown San Bernardino at the, I believe it's a California theater. That's what it's called. But it's sort of like the theater where people go and they do like their showcasings, or they'll do plays there, or you kind of go as a kid.
I know what you're talking about. The one by the Cinema Star?
Right by the Cinema Star, right by
where
downtown.
They do plays.
Right, they do the...
Damn, that's been there for years.
Yeah, and I definitely, we're working on that. I can't promise anything, but... we are working on a film to premiere alongside the album.
Oh, wow.
So the album will be played sort of like a soundtrack, and then the film will be like the visual, artistic side that I want to represent for the album.
That'd be dope.
Right.
If you need any actresses, let me know.
I will. I'll let you know.
Because I know how to act. I've done acting before. I came out in background and modeling and stuff in certain movies, like for certain producers out there, and like freaking Salinas, and it's
Holy
just like
shit.
not like it's like B-rated movies and stuff
right. But either way,
but still,
these are independent.
I know how to mim what they used to. They say this is something we had to learn. We had to mime. Because it's hard. Wow. Oh my God, you guys, it's not that easy. Like to just move your lips without saying a word. and the producer kept saying, I can still hear you guys whispering.
Yeah, it's like, it won't be that hard. Trust me, we're not gonna be hard on our actors.
You just gotta move your lips, and he will always go cut, and then he'll be like, all right, everybody gotta do it again.
I'm sure there'll be a role. I'm sure. Well, even if we come back in here and we do something in here to play with that, it will be dope. It'll be really cool.
Yeah,
it'll be really cool.
Dope. All right, well, let's go ahead and play this last track that you sent us.
Let's do it. Yo, we're here on the Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. I'm here with Two Souls on Fire Radio. This is Fantastic Four. I've had a fantastic time being here. The tequila's getting to me a little bit, but it's nothing like this next track.
Here we go.
Love, man.
And let's drop the Fantastic Four by Sonnie Babble.
Let's do it.
Yo, I go to war when I get bored, no need to even a score. Take it by force, all I remembered when I buried his corpse. I'll be here for millenniums, put that right there on Harrison Ford. See, my Falcon got more traction than he can endorse. Grim Reaper, time seeker, streets was always informed. Victory come galore, about the life of you boys. I don't do beef anymore, but I stretch my time to make sure that my Nina carry 10, that's more fantastic than 4. See, this here is retribution for those who ain't support the movement. Ball carry skills, the way I run it, I get more lucid, more in tune with my inner self, cause I see more influenced by the fact I'm the most slept on. Bitch, in conclusion, I stick it in, she start to scream. Do for the doofus, I've been on a killing spree for years, they study my maneuvers.
What up, people? This is Two Souls from Two Souls on Fire radio show, and I'm over here with my special guest, Sonnie Babble.
Yo, what it do? What it do?
That's right. We're here on Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover. A shout out to everybody that's tuning in on YouTube, on Jamhits TV, Jamhitzmusic. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you guys, man.
Hey, and everybody listening on Zeno FM. Hey, shout out to everybody out there. Thank you so much. And we just, having a good time right here, man, with Sonnie, right?
Right. A couple tequila shots in. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Right.
So look, inquiring minds want to know, because I know a lot of females out there watching this, okay? And they're trying to know whether or not Sonnie Babble is taken or single.
I am. I'm taking. I've been in
let me make sure I say shit.
Yeah, let me make
right
sure.
Here.
Let me make sure. No, I'm taking.
Put it in here.
I'm taking. I always appreciate the compliments, but I've been with somebody now for 3.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Applause.
Right.
Because it's hard when you're, with somebody that's in the music industry. You gotta have that good supporter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what? To be honest with you, she's my rock. So, when there's times when doubt does creep in or something creeps in, I'm usually, I can turn to her and she definitely clears my head with a lot of the music stuff. Yep. And she's something that she's somebody that I could look to for guidance and just to get my mind off of those type of things. Just because when you're, especially at the rate that I do it, like I was telling you a little bit about my schedule, when I'm at it every single day, sometimes it can get overwhelming, and just being able to have somebody like that is super important.
That's
super
right.
important. Super important.
All right. Well, applause to her, man, for supporting, and keeping being solid, a solid person in your life.
Yeah.
That's right. All right. So look, this is what we do here on the Triple Shot Tuesday Studio Takeover.
Triple Shot Tuesday.
If you don't know, now you know. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna pick out a random beat.
Okay.
Of my choice, and you're gonna try to freeable over it.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best. See
if you're up for the challenge.
Right, I'm gonna try my best.
All right. So let me go ahead and pick this out here. All right, here we go.
Oh man, it's a little pressure right
here. By Sonnie Babble.
Yo, shout out to Two Souls. Shout out to Two Soul Radio. Yeah. Hey. Let me hear it drop. Let me hear it drop. Hold on. I like that. Let's see
what you got. Let's see what you got.
Yo.
We want to see them fire emojis, guys. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah. Hold on. Who you know run game like me, treat it like if it's Monopoly. Most of y'all couldn't pass going real life, I am the anomaly. My money gone, I'm never exhausted, only thing that I be dialing. My message was written in stone, fulfilling the prophecy, I am a prodigy. Your mama was wrong, son, I got a stick to aim at your medulla oblongata. I do not worry about the petty things, live my life like a Hakuna Matata. We moving a mile a minute, the style you rockin' is counterfeited. My girl got an ass, but I bet when she dance, them titties be bouncing with it. We throwing stones in a glass house, they talking about things that we laugh about. I could've swore that a retro's dropping the way that my Goonies go camp out. In my city, I'm one of the best out. Did this shit without asking for handouts. Most careers be like a lottery ticket, all of them chances are scratched out. You have not entered the city of Babylon. I get to rapping, they run on my catalog. If you're a student of the game still, I be referred to as a Padawan. They are not fucking with me. I could write 100 of these in my sleep, baby. I write these verses, so every person's reaction who listen to this can be like, swoosh, swoosh, hey, swoosh.
Hey, that's it. Cut.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Hey, Sonnie Babble, you were on fucking fire, my boy.
Thank you. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna do one more shot just for the fuck of it. We had a great show. I was like, what the hell am I gonna say next? I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm just going at this point.
Hey, I'm glad I cut it right there, because this song is actually pretty long, man. I was like, oh shit, I picked the one that's like 4 minutes long.
Oh shit, the 5-minute beat. You're like, damn, this is 5 whole minutes right here. We're gonna have a damn album by the time this is done. She's like, somebody's gonna hate in the comments. Like, nah, turn it off. They should have cut the show after the interview. Turn it off.
All right, man. Well, anyways, we're about to end the show right here.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a beautiful time. Sonnie Babble on all platforms. Life is Sonnie on Instagram. LIFESONNIE on Instagram. You can find my music everywhere. All DSPs. Sonnie Babble. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Before we go.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to you guys. Two Soul Radio on fire. Two Souls on Fire Radio. Let me make sure to get that right. Tequila's talking to me. Thank you guys.
Do you have any shout outs?
Yeah. Man, shout out to everybody who's tuning in. Shout out to my family, my friends, and most importantly, the supporters, everybody who's tapping in. It means a lot. I know I got some big things planned in the next couple months, next year or so. So it should be fun.
That's right. Hey, salute to you. We're gonna go ahead and have the one last shot
one last shot to you guys. Thank you guys.
Triple
Thank you guys.
Tuesday,
Triple shot Tuesday.
Triple shot Sonnie Babble. That's
Hit
right.
the table for good luck on that one.
All right, everybody. Peace out.
Peace.